Welcome to the wasted world of sports, where the game's just a backdrop for drunken retorts. Rugby league or union, it's all fair play, but it's the banter that steals the show. Hey, 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 hey. Ahoy! We're here to make some noise.
Oh, wow, that leapt up quick. Just like that, it's almost kickoff time. The teams are out on the field. Welcome along, everybody. Wasted World of Sports, back at you again. Saturday, about to kick off. Warriors versus the Broncos. Your team. Hello? Michelle's frozen.
Oh, it's raining.
The Uso, ahoy, mate.
Raining over there.
Yeah, lots of wet weather. And, of course, the Warriors under strength today. Under strength Warriors. Under strength t-shirts will be available again very soon on the Wasted World of Sports. They were quite a favorite. Mr. Ed's dead. When he pops into the chat again, I'll have to ask him how his under strength t-shirt is going. It is very wet out there. Yes, the Warriors are without James Fisher-Harris, which could be crucial to their chances in this game because we've seen the Raiders and the Roosters show the blueprint to beating the Broncos is just to outmuscle them up front. Can the Warriors outmuscle the Broncos without a Fisher-Harris? Mitchell Barnett, of course, is a representative and origin Paloma Country 1. And we'll see. Michelle's having some internet problems at the moment. It seems it keeps freezing on the screen. I assure you it's technical problems and not, she's not trying out a new career as a mall statue. Ready for kickoff here, the Warriors. Get us underway. We're off and running. Broncos will get first use of it. It's not long, it's not short. And Walsh is hammered in the first tackle. Oh, little Reese rocked backwards. That is huge opening contact. Credit to him for taking up the first hit up.
He's about 30 seconds behind.
Taking the first hit up and absolutely rocked. Pain in the Huss. Oh, this is...
I just saw that.
This is going to be fun, huh? Plus, Michelle keeps freezing.
Pause. We'll get up to the same.
Ah, no way. I'm already behind the chat room. Have you got a remote? Get the remote and skip forward. Catch up to the live. It's probably just buffered and fallen behind.
Yeah, I tried that, but remember
No.
on Foxtel Go, so it's even further behind KO.
Dane Taupau takes the kick. Oh, that's right, Game ML. You've got your competition. Yeah, we forgot about... Well, didn't forget about it, but didn't realize it was on right now. All the best for that, Game ML. As the Warriors, they've certainly come with the aggression. Ayla has tipped the Warriors for this. Tipping has been unpredictable lately. Tell us about it, right?
Mm-hmm. I didn't even get a time to put a tip on because everything kept freezing, so I was like, stuff it.
Yeah, fair enough. Fifth and last.
And since my tips have been so bad anyway.
Still inside their own 40 and the kick downfield. They let it bounce to the Broncos and it sits up at the back. And Corn on the Cobbo is left to do the hard work. NRL Bulldogs fan says, did you really expect Dolphins to put 40 on the Storm? Nope. I don't think anybody really expected that. In fairness.
It's so good though. Burko, Mookie, Jim, ahoy!
Pain in the Huss.
Walsh has done a hamstring.
Oh, Walsh is down in back play, is he? There is.
He's down, he's up, but he's holding his leg up lame like a horse.
Oh, he's all right. He just likes to do that. Fifth and last, Reynolds will put the kick up. Putting pressure on at the back, and it's bobbled by the Warriors and lost forward. It's come down with for the Broncos. And here's Hetherington now, close. They're 5 out. Not a good start under the high ball there, and now crashing his way towards the line. Is that Benjamin Hunt having a go? Well, that's not going to work. Benny boy. This might. Pain in the Haas in front of the post. Takes 3 just to slow him down. By the way, at halftime, Pain in the Haas song ready to drop.
Oh, really?
Inside the 10 on tackle 3. Good opportunity here early for the Broncos. Dummying and going straight through is Billy Walters. Billy the Kid scores under the post. Wow, what a start for the Broncos.
Very nice. I'm so glad I tipped the Warriors.
Did you?
Yes,
You didn't.
I did.
Oh, why?
Well, they beat the Broncos last time in Auckland.
But they've got like 6 players out. Whoops. They've got like 6
Yeah,
players
but-
out.
I don't know. I've always felt like the Warriors are the Broncos smoky. Do you know what I mean? Like they're
Yeah.
just that team that's always a little bit, yeah. And I've seen them beat them with, yeah.
Wow.
I
I'm- I just- I can't- I just can't believe- I can't believe you, though. Broncos fan. Tipping
Yeah,
against the
well,
Broncos.
Trying to use my head, not my heart sometimes.
The worst possible times, apparently.
Apparently. I know.
I recommend
It's absolutely teeming with rain there.
checking the team sheets perhaps in future to see all the ins and outs.
Yeah, I don't know.
Reynolds converts from right in front. 6
The
points to 0. The Broncos up. Congratulations, Mookie.
The club anyway.
Yeah, but you can still come on top. That's what I'm trying to do.
Phrasing.
Innocent anglerfish, ahoy there. It's a Warriors and Broncos house tonight over here. But for me, always the Warriors. Mr. Ed's dead, ahoy, mate. How's the t-shirt going, Mr. Ed's dead?
Innocent
Still good.
Ahoy. Freezing again.
Paddy Carrigan brings it outside the 10. Broncos leading 6-0. Plenty of time left in this one. Do not despair, Warriors supporters. But some massive outs in this game, though. I went through them very briefly at the top of the stream. James Fisher-Harris, of course, the biggest out. Charnze Nicoll-Klokstad, as well as Rocco Berry and Tanner Boyd. Probably not as important, in fairness to them. James Fisher-Harris, of course, the big one. Corey Pakes didn't start. No, for some reason. Maybe it was the conditions. Maybe it was the wet weather. Corey Pakes moved to the interchange bench, and little Billy Walters started and got the first try. 5th and last on halfway, Reynolds puts the kick up. This is where the Warriors bombed it last time, but this time, Pompey takes it and heads back across the field to play it in front of his own post, 10 outs.
I'll be right back.
So who had Billy Walters as first try scorer? Penalty now to the Warriors. An interruption around the tackle area by the Broncos. Sandor says up the wires. Nice little piggyback upfield incoming here for the Warriors. The opening 7 minutes, it's been all Broncos, 70+% possession. And finding touch, 35 out from their own line. Here's Capewell. Backs into the defense. Curtis Capewell. Down the blind side and up over halfway. Capewell involved again. Capewell playing in the centres today, no less. 30 out from the line. Taupau back inside it goes. And here's Halasima breaking away from one. Halasima with half a break. That was a good run. Running out of options there. The number 9, Wade Egan. 5th and last. 20 out. Harris Tavita puts a little chip in over the top. Well, it's a bit higher than a chip. It's batted back and it's here for Mitch Barnett. And Mitch Barnett scores. The Warriors have hit straight back. It's going up as no try. Called a knock on. No try, but we're going to have a look. The ball was batted back. It's gone straight across. It's hit the hand, definitely, of Latua. We're just seeing if this is backwards or forwards. Oh, here we go. This is the angle, and that is forward. That is forward, I'm afraid, and this will be no try. But the Warriors fired a warning shot. A big warning shot. And the Broncos have dodged a bullet.
God, that rain is incredible. Look at it. Man.
Don't be too worried, NRL fan 25. It's very early, and the Warriors just fired a huge warning shot. They're still in this one. Mind you, the Broncos could go length of the field here. Carrigan, a little slip across the turf, and loses the ball. Carrigan loses it in the play the ball. Well, he nearly slipped on his ass in the run, and then he couldn't hold on to the ball when he tried to play it. Just trying to get through his work too quickly there, Carrigan. If only he spent as much time practicing play the balls as he does on his hair.
Yeah, because look at how good his hair is right there.
Oh, it's fantastic. I'm jealous.
Of course you are.
Scrum down here for the Warriors. 40 meters out from the line. Barnett, are you at the scrum yet?
Sure.
You are now?
No, they're about to pack.
Oh, they're about to pack.
Pointing at people. Walsh is there.
Wow.
There we go.
We're on tackle 3 here, 20 meters out from the line.
I told you to pause it.
Uh,
I had to refresh Foxtel anyway, and the whole thing just went back to the AFL game.
Oh, here's a chance now for the Warriors. Cobbo goes for the intercept, but it goes into touch. Again, so close for the Warriors, but so far. Try saving by Corn on the Cob.
Absolutely. I'm not even there yet, but let's say yes. There we go. There he goes.
Full set of 6, 10 meters out. Warriors. 6 again. Barnett takes it up. Takes a few to bring him down. Egan with the no-look pass. And Jackson Ford nearly barges across the line. Walsh is a mile offside. Bloody hell. They go left. And Harris Tavita puts the foot down, but can't get on the outside. Another set restart for the Warriors. Are you still worried, NRL fan 25?
They're looking dangerous.
That is tackle 2. 10 meters out in front of the post. Cheeky little hand in the face there from Willison.
Yeah, but you get upset. Well, not upset, but you still say that the Cronulla can lose.
Oh, that's a loose play, the ball.
There's 10 minutes to go.
Is it a penalty? It is a penalty for the Warriors. 3 penalties now, and the Broncos have been given officially a warning. Warriors tap and go. There's going to be someone in the bin. What do you reckon? It's going to be Reece Walsh.
Oh, that'd be nice.
He was a mile offside that entire last set. BTC says Walsh is playing terrible. It's too wet as Egan scoots down the short side. The offload for Taupau. Can't fight his way through Arthurs. Slow play the ball. Egan now on to the number 13 there, Aaron Clark. A couple of tackles left for the Warriors. Egan out the back it goes for Harris Tavita. And Metcalf Out to Lautua, who bumps off one. He's a metre short. Fifth and last. Can they come up with something here? Harris Tavita kicks infield, and it's been lost by Hunt. Oh, he's used to dropping balls there. Ben Hunt. They're normally kickoffs, though. And the Warriors will get another set of 6.
And tire out the Broncos very quickly at this rate.
Was that a little harsh on Ben Hunt?
What?
When I said he's used to dropping balls there in that position?
I mean, it's a little different. He's, it wasn't pouring with rain in that grand
A
final.
little bit, says innocent anglerfish. A little bit. 5 meters out here on tackle 1. Clark out the back to Harris Tavita, I believe it is, who slips on his own feet. Forgivable in the conditions.
Yes.
Clark again. Using Adam Reynolds as a speed bump. 6 again. Down the short side, Harris Tavita pops the pass up. A metre short. Broncos, how many more 6 agains can they give away before the referee says enough? Barnett in midfield. 12 out, right in front of the post. They go right. Metcalf, short ball. And Niakore on the crash ball off the hip. Well defended by the Broncos so far. Here's Barnett running a nice 45-degree angle back towards the tackle. 5th and last, a metre short. Flat pass for Ford, and Ford spells it. The Broncos have held on. Immense goal line defense.
What was that, like 6 sets of 6?
There were a lot of set restarts in amongst that, yes.
It was.
King JT. Arthurs is not out. He is playing.
No.
Presumably.
Sandor.
I haven't actually seen him yet.
Sandor's again.
In fairness, I haven't seen him yet, but he is out there, I assure you.
Sandor, it's Hunt bounced back from that pretty well. There's been players that haven't bounced back from that type of stuff, but yeah, no, Hunt has definitely he's been all right ever since.
Oh, of
He's
course.
still a player I will never ever hate, even though he lost me a grand final and he put the nail in the coffin for Queensland against New South Wales.
Multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
5th and last, Reynolds puts the kick up. And it's taken down the back by Taupau. Tackled on the 10 meters line. But yeah, Ben Hunt, he's a professional athlete. He's a superstar. He probably still thinks about it, but not when he's out there in a game. He's far too experienced for that. I still like to have a little jab. That's fair. Staying down here, milking the penalty. Trying to, at least. The Warriors player, I didn't see who it was. Odd Poppet, ahoy, mate.
Odd Poppet, we were about to do a welfare check on you.
Yeah, remember I said to you last night, Michelle, after the stream, I said, I hope Odd Poppet's okay. I haven't seen him for a few days.
Yeah.
Jacka Cuz, thank you very much for the rose. Anyway, nice to see that you're up and about again, Odd Poppet. And the Warriors do get their penalty.
On TikTok. Again.
They do get their penalty. The milk worked. Billy Walters is on report. If you've seen it yet.
Dan.
Up over halfway.
Membership.
I don't know. I don't control the memberships. I mean, they are monthly, so
His
unless-
membership lapsed. He
Yeah.
hasn't been in the channel. He's, loved us and left us.
through the hands out to the left. Tower onto Pompey. Pompey's Panama multi. Tries to step back in field, but he's wrapped up fifth and last. 10 meters out. They're back down here again, though. The Warriors. Harris Tavita kicks back in towards the post. Metcalf, beware the second kick. Oh, it's on here for Kosi. Oh, you see, it's over his head into touch. It was on there for the Warriors again. How much longer can the Broncos hold on?
No, I don't know. I'd pop it. It's good to hear you feeling better enough, though. Well enough to join us.
Yes, indeed. I'll drink to that.
Yes. Sucks you've been unwell.
Penalty here to the Broncos. I've no idea what for, to be honest, because I was too busy chatting away there to unpop it. That is a hell of a touch finder from Reynolds. He's kicked it about 400 meters. And the Broncos will start this set 35 out from the Warriors line. That is a hell of a touch finder. I don't think there's any noticeable breeze that he was able to make use of there. That was just a hell of a kick. A monster.
Sick of defending. I want it down the other end.
23 minutes remaining in the first half. The Broncos have done so much defending. Here's Willison now. A big carry by a big man. 5 meters out. Hunt dummies inside to Haas. Goes outside for Reynolds. Here's Walsh. Fires the pass out to Staggs. And Staggs is wrapped up and driven backwards. Dumped in the tackle by Pompey. Carrigan at first receiver. And the Broncos have got one tackle left. 15 out, right in front of the post. Walters sends it left for Haas. And now Hunt with the double pump. Kosi goes for the intercept. And he loses it into touch. Probably saved a try. Oh, that would have been Arthur's as well. Bugger it. Odd Poppet, welcome back to the bench warmers. Forgot to put money in the account. So good. I never ask people. I never ask people why their memberships have lapsed. That's entirely their business. But welcome back, Odd Poppet. Broncos now 5 out from the line again. Payne in the house. Beats one. Gets the offload for Hetherington. Half a meter short. Payne in the house. The song coming up at halftime. Stay tuned for that. We love our player-related songs here on the Wasted World of Sports. Carrigan stalls in midfield. He didn't really. It was
all one of them that we have.
He didn't really, but it was just KO buffering. Carrigan again at first receiver to Walsh. Puts the grubber kick through for Cobbo, but it's dived on by Pompey.
Oh, no, Gamer Mel.
And the Warriors have it a meter out from their own line. Gamer Mel. Oh, you failed the prelims.
Are you out of practice?
Ioane Matua. You're watching YouTube and TikTok. Very nice. Dedication. Double duty. What about Facebook
Hello.
and Twitch? Sorry, Facebook and Twitch. We can't see the chat room.
I think I'm only on YouTube, so hi.
No, you're on TikTok.
Oh,
And
TikTok.
you're on all of them.
The TikTok.
You're on all of them. Oh, no. Caught on the Cobbo with the dropped ball from the kick. The Warriors on the 5th and last kick downfield. And Cobbo comes up with the mistake.
2 tackles behind you now, so maybe I'm catching up. Oh,
That's a
Cobbo.
big error. Kina Hora says, have you got any multis for the Roosters-Panthers game? I do, but it's 4 legs and it involves combos. So it's too much to run through right now. But maybe we can have a look at that at halftime. 4 legs and combo players. And there's also a couple of very long, one very long name involved. So I think we all know who that is. 30 meters out from the line, Warriors going back on the attack. I mean, they haven't just evened up the possession. They've completely flipped it.
Oh, Odd Poppet.
Absolutely no need to apologize, Poppet.
No.
As the Warriors spill the ball, and Adam Reynolds is trying to dig it out of there like some sort of horrible delivery room gone wrong. He's trying to rip that ball out.
That's disgusting.
That's what it is. You'll see it in a minute. That's what it looked like. Absolutely no need to apologize, Poppet. As I said, I never ask questions. Entirely up to the individuals as the scrum goes down and Stags. I mean, that being said, though, it's fantastic to hear that you're A-OK. Let's get this up on the screen. As I'm supposed to do. Is it going to work? No. No, it's going to be...
Basketball, Lizzie, according to the Fox commentators.
Going to be a right pain in the Anusi and not work. Now it's my time to apologize to you, Poppet, because yes, all super chats are supposed to appear on the screen as the Broncos put the kick in. The Warriors let it bounce. That's always dangerous, but it sits up. Fortunate bounce at the back. There we go. Odd Poppet with the super chat, and it's the Warriors with the ball.
Oh.
40 out from their own line on tackle 2. 6 points to 0. The Broncos still lead, but the Warriors, they have completely flipped the possession stats on their head. After that, oh, that's a very dangerous tackle on Taupau, I believe it is. He's up and about, though, and he's straight back down on his haunches. 5th and last, just inside Broncos territory. Egan sends out for Metcalf to kick. And Metcalf puts a high contestable ball up. Walsh flies through the air and takes it. The best thing he's done all night. Big defense from the Warriors, led by Mitchell Barnett. Hetherington is off and Corey Jensen is on. Here come the replacements. Down the short side.
Already, but
It's been going for a while. And they've forced the mistake. Willison spills the ball in the tackle. Oh, this has been big defense from the Warriors. They've stepped up after that opening sort of 6 or 7 minutes where it was all Bronco.
Oh. No, I got nothing.
Scrum down in midfield. Look at that possession, 56% now to the Warriors. In the opening 10 minutes, it was 76% to the Broncos. Egan down this near side. And a big run again from Halasima. Offloads back for Egan. And into midfield for Aaron Clark. Straight ahead, they say, as they give it to Jackson Ford. I've got to say, I'm not really rating this Warriors jersey. Is it got any sort of significance? We know?
Odd Poppet, don't worry about it. They want to watch the game live, which we obviously can't do.
Barnett, 10 meters out. Taken down by Payne in the Haas and Pat Carrigan. Those are two players you do not want to run into. 5th and last now.
Odd Poppet.
10 meters out, Egan to Clark at first receiver. Metcalf now puts the kick through. Was it played up by the Broncos? Doesn't matter because Corn on the Cobo scoops it up. Reynolds into dummy half. Feeds the ball to Stags, I believe it is there, who goes on a huge run and earns the penalty. That is beautiful play from Katoni Stags. And another huge touch finder from, well, actually it wasn't. The ball went a long way, but the angle obviously wasn't as good as I thought it was. They're in the Warriors half anyway, the Broncos. Starting this set in the Warriors half.
I only just got the penalty given, so I've fallen behind again. Well behind.
Reynolds to Hunt, inside ball for Willison, who goes straight through. Willison has got, well, he's got nobody in front of him. And, well, if it looks too easy, it probably is. We're going to have a big look at this. Referee's got no try. You could see Willison starting to slow up, almost like he knew this isn't going to be awarded. Should I stop? Should I stop? I don't hear a whistle. And he just sort of kept jogging along. And Carrigan's in the defensive line.
If you don't, and it was an easy try, then, God, you're back to first grade or reserve grade because that's unforgivable.
It was hilarious how he was just sort of meandering along. Well, anyway, calls don't get too much easier than that for the bunker.
Yeah.
Carrigan just caught out in the defensive line.
Yeah.
Wow, low scoring game, huh?
Yeah, glad I didn't put a bet on.
Warriors fine touch on the halfway line. 14 minutes to go in the first half. 2 balls on the field. Well, I mean, there's more likely 26 balls on the field. And I'm not counting the referee. They don't have any balls. Because they don't have any balls. The referees. Whoops. Okay. I think I might have overmixed this one. Oh, well, we'll see how that goes later on. 30 out from the line, the Warriors. Clark to Metcalf, inside ball. Near Corey. Goes on a good run. Egan playing Flappy Bird. Monster style. Rubber kick through, and it's been spilt forward by Halasima. Wow. They just can't execute at the moment. They can't finish it off. Land that killer blow. The Warriors. Oh, they had Reynolds there in no man's land. Reynolds was in no man's land. Shot to pieces they were. That's a big mistake. Have we got anyone doing around the grounds for us today?
Demons got their first win.
Oh, you're doing around the grounds. What's the rugby
I?
score?
I don't know. I'd have to Google.
That's all good. Your phone's occupied.
My phone, my laptop, the TV is all.
Everything's occupied. Pain in the arse. What a strong carry. Hunt will kick on play 3 from halfway. Finds space in behind. Taupau races back. I don't know what the hell that is on the field. What was that? And now, driving him backwards, he slides across the wet turf and into the end goal, but it's a penalty to the Warriors. This is one of those calls. He's essentially slid across the ground because it's so wet. Dragging the tackle player. I don't think they dragged the tackle player so much as he just slippery slided across the ground. Okay, no, that was definitely a second effort from Hunt.
Lord.
Definitely a second effort from Hunt. Definitely.
Ahoy.
Expecting a thrashing since there's 6 out. Yes, I have already banged on about the Warriors being under strength. They're taking the fight to the Broncos, though. And pass out to an offload to Egan, who gets it out to Bunty Afoa, who's on the park. Big bad Bunty. Oh, no, that's, never mind, that's not him. I thought that was his hair. That's how I always recognize him. Big bad Bunty and his big bad hair. 5th and last, but it's a penalty to the Warriors. Penalty to the Warriors. Now, I've gone for the Warriors to cover the line. 11.5 they were at my bookmaker. Plus 11.5. That's looking good at the moment. Eddie Donnelly says refs saving the Waz again. We've seen a lot of complaints about referees this weekend, haven't we?
We see a lot of complaints about referees every weekend.
Specifically this weekend, though, don't you think? Do you feel like it's been more this Easter weekend in the games we've had so far? I feel like it's been more.
Nah.
20 out from the line here. The Warriors quick play the ball. Egan onto Clark. Out the back to nobody, but it's been scooped up by Taupau, who now finds half a gap. Taupau goes through, and he's taken 5 out from the line.
Jim Condon, welcome to the bench warmers.
Clark in front of the post. Burrows under. He's held up. 6 again. Walsh was offside again. Surprise, surprise. Here they come left. Metcalf hands it off on the inside. And a beautiful ball to Halasima, who fights his way through and scores beside the post. All the pressure finally tells. And the Warriors have got their try. Jim Condon, as Michelle said, welcome to the bench warmers. Cheers for channel membership. Very much appreciated.
Honoring Pacifica players past, present, and future. That's oh, well, that's right. Yep. Yep.
Well, in that case, that's a fantastic, what's the word? A fantastic
Reason?
reason. No, not the word I was looking for, but that's as good as any.
Tribute.
Halasima with the try. Nobody in my multi.
Tribute. Is that the word you're looking for?
No, but the moment has passed. We're all good. I struggle with words sometimes.
So do I, and I used to be a writer.
Luke Metcalf with the conversion attempt. About 10 to the left of the post. He pushes it, but it stays inside that far upright. 6 points all. We have got game on here. Bloody hell.
Thanks to you, Jim. That's lovely.
How do you like tipping this season? Bloody hell.
Well, you don't. It's terrible.
The only thing that's been worse has been my fantasy team.
Huh? I thought you said last night you haven't updated that in a while.
No, the Super Rugby fantasy I've given up on. I'm still doing the NRL one.
I was never any good at the fantasy team, so I just didn't
Well,
even bother joining.
apparently neither am I.
Yeah.
The kickoff goes very close to out on the full, but it lands in field as Pompey, who is having a little bit of a nightmare out there in the wet conditions, does the splits and doesn't get a chance to make a play at it. It did look like it was going very long. He lost all sense of where he was in the field.
What is Adam Reynolds on tonight? His kicking boots are Superman.
Yeah, we might have to check his boots at halftime as the Warriors go short, too short. And it's gone backwards, it has. And it goes dead in goal from the goal line dropout. Incredible.
Wow. Maybe there is a wind.
There has to be a breeze, surely.
Because, I mean, how often does that happen?
Not very often. Not very often at all. Nathan John Barter says, let's see Pompey score a try. Yeah, I hope so. He's in my multi. 6 again here for the Broncos. Willison. Boy, he's a big unit. Xavier Willison. Pakes is on. And here's Tyson Smoothy. A metre short, just to the right of the post. The crash ball for Carrigan. He wasn't expecting it. Still half a metre out. Pakes fires it across to Reynolds, who puts the grubber kick through, and it's way too heavy. Way too heavy from Reynolds. Check his shoes. He's got something in his boot. Something in the toe of his boot.
It's good his steel cap's on.
Yeah, that's it. Westy says not a Broncos fan, but Butler is messing this game up bad. I'm assuming Butler's the referee.
Gerard Butler?
Probably not.
No.
Up outside the 40 now, the Warriors.
Not bad.
No, I've actually been feeling like it's been a decent weekend. To be honest.
Yeah, and I mean, the games have flowed. There hasn't been a huge amount of stoppages.
The kick in behind finds touch. 15 out from the Broncos line. Walsh heads back into midfield. Nathan John Barter, I go for the Sharks. And Michelle's obvious. Yeah, you can see the... If I jump out of the way a little bit there, you can probably see the scarf.
I don't know how far down the video goes because I've got it cropped so that I can read the chat.
Darcy Leno says up the Eels. Couple of days away yet, mate.
You can see the mess in my bed behind me.
A kick on tackle 3 from inside the 40. Reynolds looking for that 40-20 and nailing it. Oh, for the love of God, check the man's boots. He did that with ease. Adam Reynolds with the 40-20. Wow.
Because Jesus Christ.
He has just...
Broncos are trash.
He has
and
just
winning
tapped that.
Doesn't mean they're good. Plus, Michael is so shit at coaching.
He has just
Wow.
tapped that ball, Reynolds. And it went flying. Pakes out to Reynolds. Inside ball here for Sibasaki. Couple of meters out.
Address that comment in the chat. 'cause,
Crash ball for Laban.
The energy.
A meter out. Carrigan at first receiver. Dummies. Heads back towards the posts. Decides he'll just have a settler here for play 4. 3 minutes 30 to go until the break. Slow play the ball here. Risking giving away a 6 again. And they have done 6 more tackles. Walsh slips over. Surprised that wasn't a penalty. Normally is. Down the short side. Pakes dummies. 3 minutes until the break. Walsh into dummy half. Fires it out now. But Jensen is held up. Just a couple of meters out here, the Broncos. 3 tackles left. Carrigan in at first receiver, and Reynolds is thumped in the tackle by Harris Tavita. Oh, that is a monster of a hit. Pakes on to Smoothy. Here's Walsh trying to spin his way through. Offloads. Was it touched? It's still there for Pakes. Tackle 4. And Reynolds still takes the line on even after that hit. 5th and last. Oh, that was a monster of a hit there on Reynolds. I could hear his bones creaking from here as Hunt puts the grubber kick in, sits up in the end goal, and the Warriors will dive on it for a goal line dropout. And everyone can take a breath.
And I just want to address a comment. The Broncos are trash. Their winning doesn't mean they're good.
Who said that?
Isn't winning the very definition of being good? Like,
Who said that comment?
oh, it's in the YouTube comment. That
I don't-
Nathan guy that asked us who our teams are.
I don't even see that one. As the Warriors get the goal line dropout right this time, and Taupiki races away. Taupiki brought down a desperation tackle. Out to the 20. Yeah, that is not coming up in my chat room for some reason. Hang on, maybe I need to refresh. 2 minutes to go until the break.
What Michael Maguire did with New South Wales, he's not a shit coach. Like, dude.
A dummy from Egan up to the halfway line.
It's the internet, innocent anglerfish. There
Now
is-
that is definitely Bunty Afoa. Yes, it is. Okay. I got it right this time. I recognize the hair. Fifth and last. And Metcalf puts it high into the corner, and it's been taken by Walsh. 10 meters out, a minute and a half to go. Shibasaki goes straight through. He needs support. He does have support. It's Willison. Willison was in front of the play the ball. This is no try. Penalty.
How has he done that twice now?
Willison was about 40 meters in front of the play the ball and therefore cannot get involved. We come all the way back. Are they going to take the two here, the Warriors? Are they going to take the two here with a minute to go? They have just been presented a gift from the Broncos. Look at Willison. He's about 30 meters offside.
How did Shibasaki even...
Take the two. Take the two. Take the two. Take the two. Warriors have elected to have a shot at the two here. It's out wide, so it's certainly not a gimme.
How can you not see that your own player was in front of you when you pick it up and you start running? Oh, he's in front of me. I'll wait till I pass him before I give him the ball. What?
That was very, very silly. Very silly from the Broncos.
Rock my balls. I think we said ahoy. I know I thought it, but I'm saying it again.
No, you definitely said it, but ahoy again.
Ahoy again. Oh.
Oh, the Joker's there again. He's always there. Super fan. Luke Metcalf, 20 meters out, about 10 in from touch, has an opportunity here to give the Warriors the lead at the halftime break. Certainly not an easy kick. Moves in, strikes it well, but it hooks horribly off to the left. And the Broncos will have a run here, and Staggs goes straight through. Katoni Staggs needs support. They're definitely onside this time. Walsh has got Cobbo, and Corn on the Cobbo will score. You're joking. Oh, it's a forward pass. The referee's called it a forward pass. Oh,
Who made it? Oh, that was forward. That was well forward from Staggs.
the Broncos have just gone length of the field only to have it called back for a forward pass. Staggs just burst straight through. Oh, yeah. Wow. Okay. It was only about 10 meters forward. You normally see those that get let go, though. Wow. Sandor says karma can take years. I'm wondering if he's referring to that forward pass Reece Walsh through to send the Broncos through to the finals.
Get over it.
Wow.
Yeah.
6-6 at the halftime break. No ticks off the multi.
I have no multi. I'll be right back.
All right.
Ah, where's my screen?
Wow. That was an amazing finish to the first half. First of all, there was the opportunity for the Warriors taking the 2 points. It was a horrible kick at goal. In all honesty, from Metcalf, I know the conditions are certainly not good for goal kicking, but he should have had a better attempt at it than that. And the Broncos thought they had broken away length of the field. Touch and go, reckons Mel. Righto, Mel. Sure. Touch. Touch and go, he reckons that call was. I think that's what he's talking about anyway. Mel says, I didn't give us a chance in this one. Neither did I, Mel, to be honest. All the outs, James Fisher-Harris especially. I thought with Fisher Harris out, the key to being in the Broncos, right, is to dominate them up front. Keep Haas and Carrigan quiet. And I thought to be able to keep Haas and Carrigan quiet, they were going to need James Fisher Harris, all that experience, all that aggression up front. But they've been doing just fine. Barnett, Halasima, Niakora, Aaron Clark as well. Aaron Clark has been playing a little bit of a first receiver role a lot of times. I can't help but notice he's there to take the ball almost in Isaiah Yo style. So they're going well. They're taking the fight to them. Wasted World of Sports, of course, we got coming up later tonight. Roosters versus the Panthers. That should be a good one. I feel like the Panthers, man, they can't keep losing, right? They still have a lot of players out. They are still far from full strength. It is their fourth fresh center pairing. Just the centers, let alone all the other positions. For their fourth center pairing in the 7 rounds so far. I mean, it's hard to get any cohesion, any combinations going when you've got that many changes week in, week out. But they can't keep losing, surely, can they? The Panthers. I feel like tonight's the night they do turn it around. It should be a great game, though. I mean, I think, man, we could be even talking Golden Point. I wonder what the odds are on Golden Point for that one. Because I wouldn't mind a piece of that action, to be perfectly honest. Now, I do have a multi on the next game. I've got 4 legs. Hopefully it's not raining. Hopefully not raining. I do have 4 legs on it. Dominic Young, Thomas Jenkins. Thomas Jenkins is due, right? Thomas Jenkins, honestly, if Casey McLean knew how to pass the ball, Thomas Jenkins should have at least 4 tries in his NRL career so far. I reckon he gets one tonight. I've got a combo for the 3rd leg with Marky Mark, Nwanga Tuase, and Liam Martin. And I've got a combo on the 4th leg with Siu Wong and Dylan Edwards. Oh, Mel, the Panthers have had important players out all season long. All season long. The Panthers have not fielded the same team 2 weeks in a row all season. The closest that they've had to a full strength lineup was round 1 in Vegas, where coincidentally they won. So, yeah, they've still got quite a few out. Brian To'o, no less, still out with that hamstring injury. Mitch Kenny comes back. Mitch Kenny's a big, big return. Barbs, ahoy. Colton 06, ahoy there, mate. Flex Tech, ahoy. Babyface Benno, ahoy there, over on the TikTok. Matthew Brown, g'day, mate. Ahoy, Matthew. Can you tell me, is Kosi okay? Is he injured? He's on your fantasy this week. He's okay. I mean, it's wet weather. He's dropped a couple of balls. That's all. He had an opportunity to score a try there in the first half. Had he caught the ball, I reckon he puts the step on. If it's dry, he puts the step on and scores. But in the wet conditions, it was a kick pass. He dropped it forward into touch. So he's had a couple of dropped balls, same as Pompey. Adam Pompey's having a little bit of a nightmare, in all honesty, which is unfortunate because he's in my multi, is Adam Pompey. Oh, Mel, you just made me choke on my own saliva. Kosi being Kosi. I think that might be a little unfair, Mel. Just a little bit unfair. Oh. Oh, boy. Jason Hayden, ahoy, mates. How are you, Jason? I still haven't got around to any IPL streams. Anyway, we've got a big weekend coming up. Sports fans, here on the Wasted World of Sports, big weekend coming up. We do, of course, have Roosters versus Panthers coming up after this one. And, of course, tomorrow morning, we've got the Formula One qualifying, the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. And then we've got 2 days of WrestleMania. And Monday morning, we've got the actual race, the Saudi Arabian Formula One Grand Prix. And, of course, we will be sprinkling in some NRL action throughout the course of the weekend as well. Knight Rider. Ahoy there, mate. Add Lecker to your multi next time. He is money. Halasima, yeah, he's been immense. Absolutely immense. Halasima. I was talking at the top of the stream about how the key to beating the Broncos is to shut down Haas and Carrigan, dominate them up front, bully them in the forwards. I questioned how they were going to do that without Fisher Harris. Well, how they've done that without Fisher Harris is Mitch Barnett, Halasima, and Niokore and Clark have all stepped up. They've gone up a couple of gears, and they've really, really taken it to them. Pindog says the last couple of games in the IPL have been amazing. You're a Punjab King fan because of Glenn Maxwell. Yeah, it's a shame, really. It's just, I just don't get time to do it. I'm afraid I committed myself to it. But then they're just, all the games are on so early in the morning, aren't they? I love Bizza. Ahoy there. I love Bizza. I love Bizza too. Oh, Gamer Mel, you just want this competition to be over. You feel so sick. Now, I must point out, she is not talking about this NRL competition. She's talking about a competition she is participating in at the moment. That's no good, Gamer Mel. Can you have substitutes? Because it's an online thing, right? We can switch cameras. Just send me in. I'll pretend to be you. You reckon that'd work? Matthew Brown says Dolphins beating Storm was a surprise. It really was. Boy, the Dolphins are firing, aren't they? Dolphins are firing on all cylinders at the moment. They have definitely run themselves into a nice little purple patch of form. I was so concerned about the Dolphins coming into this season. I thought the Wayne Bennett factor, the curse of Wayne Bennett, was going to play a part. Certainly hasn't, has it? They have certainly turned their season around, the Dolphins. I mean, Panthers, never mind how the Panthers are traveling at the moment. They rocked up at Suncorp for that game against the Dolphins with a purpose. That opening 10 minutes, Panthers-Dolphins I'm talking about now, that opening 10 minutes, I thought, here we go. The Panthers are back. They've found their form. They've found their determination. They have come to play. The Dolphins held them off. The Dolphins ran over the top of them. And then they did it again against the Storm. It says to me they're the real deal. Certainly for the time being. Tai Ting says, referee, please get advice from the bunker. If you're not sure, don't go straight to final decisions, please. Thank you for your time. I'm not entirely sure what decision that would be, Tai, because we have seen the bunker involved a lot so far tonight. Collingwood, ahoy, mate. All right, I'm going to have myself a very quick break, and we'll be back for the second half. In the meantime, enjoy our new song. Holy Jesus! Why are you so close to the camera? My God! That was terrifying. That was like, here's Michelle. Right up in the camera there. My God. Good timing though, because I was about to go have a break. I was going to leave them with music, but now you can.
Leave them with music.
Ah.
I just stand here and
I was going to say I can leave them with you if you want.
leave them with some music. It's
I don't know. I don't know that there's really enough time. Is the only thing now between kickoff in the second half and the Payne Haas song.
Oh, quick! Press play. Go.
All right. Payne in the Haas. Wasted World of Sports.
Just like a Bronco, the beast cannot be tamed. He's a rare breed, playing the forward game. He will cause you pain in the ass if you ever try to come to his path. If you ever come to his path, he will cause you pain in the ass. At 6'4", he's built like a truck. He'll smash through a tackle. He's the king of the rock. He will cause you pain in the ass if you ever try to come to his path. If you ever come to his path, he will cause you pain in the ass. At 6'4", he's built like a truck. He'll smash through a tackle. He's the king of the rock. He will cause you pain in the ass if you ever try to come to his path.
Here they come for the second half. Warriors, Broncos, 6 points all. A game that is surely going down to the wire. Teams back out on the field, still teaming down with rain. Who will handle the conditions better? We're about to find out. 40 minutes until we decide who gets the W here tonight. Broncos with the kickoff. Another night, another 0 ticks off the multi. Well, that's not true. We had 3 ticks off the multi out of the 4 last night. Bunty Afoa runs it from the back fence. Big bad Bunty. Oh, he's a big unit. Jackson Ford now takes the second hit up. Harp fit, ahoy there. Out to the 30 they go. Halasima, an immense first half from Halasima. Can he keep it up in the second? Tackle 4, 40 out. Bunty Afoa with his second carry. Just short of halfway, 5th and last. Metcalf down the short side, puts it high. Where's Walsh? There he is. Plants himself under it, does Reese Weesey. And brings it back. 25 out. No, 15 out, sorry. Arthurs. Ahoy there, Harp Fit. How are you, mates? Corn on the Cobbo. Carries outside the 30. Good, strong run. Gets those legs pumping. Just short of halfway. On play 4. Stags almost loses it. Carrigan straight over the top of them. 5th and last, 40 meters out. Reynolds puts it high. Back in field towards the post. Putting pressure on Taupau, who does well Gets away from Riki. Gets away from a second. Almost. Smoothy grabs on by the jersey and rips him down. I thought you were having smelling salts over there. I looked over and you're like there's a party going on over there. Offload puts Metcalf into half a gap. Here come the Warriors. We are doing the next game. Heart fit, yes.
It'll be a very quick changeover.
Very quick. Well, hopefully we don't have to do too much this week. I've already got the scoreboard pre-set up, ready to switch over. And of course, if you stay on the line, we don't have to reset up any cameras. Should be all sweet. Walsh heads back on infield from the kick return. I'm surprised he didn't try and milk a penalty there.
You should see Boof. He's so sick of our shit.
You'll be right, Buff. Not making a lot of meters here. They set the Broncos.
Has it stopped raining?
No, still raining when they came out for the second half.
Apparently there was quite a decent wind, so that could have helped.
Yeah.
Quite a bit.
Yep. I did hear Brandy say that the Warriors should enjoy that in the second half. We'll see. Let's have a look. Reynolds about to kick. Keeps it low and flat, presumably into that breeze. Certainly not with the ease that he kicked in the first half. You could see that he put extra effort into that one. So, yes, definitely a wind. Innocent Anglerfish says this weather is coming from Cyclone Tam.
There's a cyclone? Like, obviously near the area. I know there's one off the coast of WA, but I didn't know there was one close to New Zealand as well. My goodness.
Just short of halfway. Wade Egan's hurt himself here. Still down. This would be terrible news for the Warriors.
Cyclone, if you're on this side of the world, rock my balls. In this hemisphere.
Boy, the Warriors will be hoping that Egan is okay. They can't afford to lose too many more. I mean, they've got Capewell playing in the centres, for crying out loud. That's how down on troops the Warriors are. Curtis Capewell playing in the centres. Now, I realise that he started his career there, and he's filled in an origin level in the centres before, but he's not really meant to be, as the Warriors put it high. Walsh almost spills it. He might have done, but it went backwards. And he's taken on his own 10-metre line. Jesse Arthurs makes 0 meters. Oh, and he's lost it. The Warriors are up for this. My God. Jesse Arthurs with the mistake. And the Warriors will have a full set of 6, 10 out from the line.
Why doesn't anyone ever believe me?
What a catch. We need to clip that. I just did a juggle in the slips with my remote. That was a fantastic catch. Jack asks, what's the story with the Warriors jersey tonight? Do you remember, Michelle? It was honouring something, wasn't it?
It's to honour and tribute the Pacifica brothers and sisters and heritage, I believe.
Something like that.
From memory, what we were advised. So
something like that, yes.
Yeah, they're bringing together their Pacifica roots.
Alasima will play it now. Tackle 2, 10 out. 5 from the line.
Yeah, we just say stuff.
Slow play the ball, this one, on play 3. By Amulga. On it goes now to Niakore. Taken a couple of meters short. Bunty Afoa used as decoy. Goes out the bat for Metcalf to kick into the end goal. And Cobbo bats it dead. Pressure, though. Pressure on the Broncos. And they're starting to look a little bit gassed from all this defense.
I was almost right, wasn't I? Innocent anglerfish. And a minute's silence for the team doctor. Wow, okay. Or the former team Dr. Mel. Yes. There we go. I think the question was on TikTok, so
It was, yes.
Well, I can answer because I'm on TikTok too.
Broncos better back.
Players.
And Egan. Egan loses the ball and he's hurt himself.
Oh, God, again.
Initial knock. Yes, he's down again, Egan. He's up again. Knock on by the Broncos first in competing for that short restart.
Yeah.
So the Warriors will get the ball.
That was a good tackle, though. Come on, Foxtel.
Yeah, there it is. Knocked on first there by Tyson Smoothy. And then, Wade Egan was just picked up and dumped by Corey Jensen. Scrum down, Warriors. 10 meters out, right in front of the post. Golden opportunity. Give it to Pompey. Where's Adam Pompey? He's not on that side, is he? Yes, he is. Yeah, send it that way then. 5 meters out from the line. 6-all. Slow play the ball. They bring it back to the right. And Valmoga just to the right of the post. Oh, no. Died completely. Slow play the ball. All tangled up here. Valmoga and Willison.
Hit refresh.
Oh, and now
to an IPL game.
Emotions boiling over. We've seen a lot of emotion in the games this weekend. Egan fires it left for Bunty Afoa. What's Big Bad Bunty doing there at first receiver? Get out of there, mate. Leave it to the playmakers. Crash ball for Valmoga, who loses it. And they've come up with a mistake here on tackle 3. And they've let the Broncos off the hook big time. It was the hit from, well, I couldn't see who it was. Tyson Smoothy. Tyson Smoothy forcing the mistake. Well defended from the Broncos. They have been, quite frankly, they've been immense on their goal line tonight. They've had to do a lot of defense down that end of the field. DJ Shaq, thank you, mate. Chiefs flogging the Highlanders, 46-10. As the penalty now goes to the Broncos. Chiefs, I tipped the Chiefs, I'm pretty sure. Well, I actually have money on the Chiefs to win Super Rugby this season. So, Shibasaki taps. Gives it to Willison, just shy of the halfway line. Broncos, they've had to do so much defending. Will they have enough energy once they get down the other end? We'll find out. Hunt with the inside ball for Riki. Riki's driven back in the tackle. Solid defense from the Warriors. Jensen keeps it in midfield. On play 4, Pakes to Carrigan. 20 out now. The Broncos, 5th and last. Pakes goes right. Here's Hunt, puts the grubber kick through. Played at by the Warriors. It's loose on the ground and it's dived on by Harris Tavita. And the Warriors are back in possession. Ben Hunt couldn't get the kick through. Beautiful work there too by the Warriors. I couldn't see who it was, but Harris Tavita trapped the ball with it. We might see it here on the replay. What's the number? Oh, yes. Well, he turned away from me, so I still couldn't see a number. But he did extremely well there. He was ahead of Harris Tavita, so couldn't make a play. And here they come for the 40-20 using the breeze. It bounces just inside the field of play and nails a 40-20. Just in millimeters would have been in it. And Luke Metcalf has just nailed a 40-20. And, I mean, that, if we didn't already know, confirms a breeze. Confirmed.
Yeah. I feel like that absolutely does.
Hell of a kick there from Luke Metcalf. And here come the Warriors again. I mean, they are just... Oh, this is incredible. This really is incredible. I did not expect this with so many players out. Taupau angles back in field, tries to find some lazy defenders. They continue on this near side. Metcalf hands it off inside for Nicoll-Klokstad. 5 meters out on play 4. The next points are going to be massive. Aaron Clark goes close. Oh, did he lose it? He's held up over the line. Back we go, says the referee. I really thought Broncos would be miles ahead by now, to be honest. Barnett throws a loose pass out. It's been towed through, and it's going to sit up here for Kosi, and Edward Kosi scores in the corner. Incredible. More us than class it might have been, but it's a try nonetheless. And the Warriors take the lead. God damn it. How do you pick this weekend?
Well, you listen to me for this game.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You've gone against your own team. Oh. Edward Kosi, he's been quiet all night long, and he's just been presented a gift. Holy hell. If anyone's wondered what I mean when I say more us than class, that right there is the very definition. The very definition. Try time. Warriors, though, out wide. 10 points to 6. Kick to come. Even he can't believe it. The look on Kosi's face there. Are you doing your nails?
No. I had this one nail that was pissing me off, and I can't do one and not all of them.
I've seen it all now. Here on the Wasted World of Sports.
Well, I painted them on New Year's.
The look on Edward Kosi's face there told the story. He just looked up, found the camera, eyes wide open, like, what the hell? Metcalf with an opportunity to make it a 6-point ball game. From the sideline, it's a shocker. 10-6 it remains.
DJ Shack, yes, that is what the Warriors jerseys are celebrating. I don't know if anyone had answered you in the chat room there. Oh, what a terrible kick.
Have you only just seen it?
Yeah.
Ah.
I told you got to pause it. I'm going to sign up to K.
I can't pause it. There's people expecting this to be covered live.
It's not live anyway because it's on Foxtel.
I can't help it if you're a minute behind me.
and the worst part about it is I'm in the house that has the Foxtel, but I can't get onto the Foxtel because I can't see it. But it's on the wall behind me where they plug in, but the electricity plugs are like over on the other side of the room, which is the dumbest setup ever.
Oh no.
So, and I haven't got the room properly set up yet, so I haven't got the TV plugged into the Foxtel.
Barnett carries up to the 40-meter line. Tackle 4. Warriors leading 10 points to 6. Whoops, and I've just accidentally turned the game off. Let's get that back. Get that back as soon as possible. Warriors about to go to kick. Metcalf puts it high into the corner. Walsh is under it. Walsh takes it 10 out. Fires the pass across to corner on the Cobbo. Cobbo straight into contact. Was that high with the shoulder? No. Play on. 5 out from their own line. Shibasaki is held up and driven backwards. Oh, the Broncos. They need some go forward. Cobbo's hurt his shoulder. Cobbo's hurt his shoulder. He's down in back play. That's big. Big.
Well, that's disgusting.
Pain in the ass. Beats 1, beats 2. Pain in the ass. What a strong carry. Walsh scoots out a dummy half, gets away from one and then slips. Fifth and last, still inside their own half. They can't get into the Warriors' territory at the moment. Reynolds with the kick, low, flat, and it finds touch 30 meters out from the Warriors' line. It's a shocker of a kick. Credit to the Warriors here. They have taken this battle right to the Broncos. Up towards halfway. A three-man tackle. There is 24 and a half minutes left. Nate and the Warriors go up over halfway. Kosi, the try scorer, one of the try scorers. We'll keep an eye out for Corn on the Cobbo. He is still out there, Cobbo. I just saw him. He's still out there, and he's up and about. Good news for the Broncos. Taupau, dummies, goes through, and holding off a dear life was Jaden Hunt. Fifth and last. Harris Tavita kicks it towards Cobbo, and it's been taken by Arthurs. 7-tackle set. He catches it in the end goal. 7-tackle set. Cobbo was out there as well, competing for that ball. Seven-tackle set. Can the Broncos utilize this to turn this momentum around? Momentum that they lost in around about the 10th minute and have never managed to get it back. Up towards halfway they march. On tackle 2. Payne Haas up over halfway. Always a good strong carry for Payne in the Haas. Carrigan. Straight into contact. Stands in the tackle. Oh, Capewell had a nice little grab of his ass there. I couldn't help but notice. Down the short side, Hunt puts the grubber kick through. Deflects off a Warriors player. Straight into the hands of Jacob Laban, who fends off one and then slips in midfield. Ben Hunt really needs to put in the cue rack that little grubber kick through. I can't remember once that he has actually managed to squeeze the ball through the line and make meters off those little grubber kicks through. Up over halfway they go. Odd Poppet. Oh, your generosity, sir. Your generosity. Odd Poppet has just gifted 5 Wasted World of Sports channel memberships on YouTube. Mitchell Vela Sport, Tommy Lobb. Those are 2 regular names that I'm sure will very much appreciate that. Fifth and last, the kick goes into the corner, and it has been taken by Arthurs. Arthurs heads back in field. A drink to you, Odd Poppet. King of the gifted memberships. Odd Poppet just gifted 5 memberships. Tommy Lobb.
And that's amazing. And I fully just cracked it and restarted my KO. So now guess what?
You're up to date.
Timely as you.
Thank you very much there, Odd Poppet.
Busy me up again.
Fifth and last, just short of halfway, Reynolds, a low flat kick into that breeze.
Guess what?
And it's been taken to the back. You're on par.
I cracked it, restarted KO.
Onto the field comes Te Maire Martin. Big defense from the Broncos here in midfield. 4-man tackle.
Ex-Bronco.
Yeah, Wade Egan, I think, is finally succumbed to his injuries. Oh, scrappy play the ball, that one. Harris Tavita to Taupau. Brought down on play 4. Barnett at first receiver.
It amazes me how Foxtel Go can be behind KO, which is streaming from Foxtel.
I can explain it very easily, working in the web industry. As Walsh lets it bounce. This could have gone anywhere. Walshy lets it bounce, and it's going to go dead. Well, it's worked out for him. Nate Ball, Billy Walters was the try scorer for the Broncos, if you can believe it. I can scarcely believe it. No, I can explain that one away very easily, but it will take too long on the stream. But there is definitely a method.
It's not easy.
There is definitely a method to the madness.
You are correct, Odd Puppet. JJ is a regular. So big ups to you again, Odd Puppet.
Carrigan,
Legend.
tackle 2 on halfway. Wade Egan on the bench. Te Maire Martin has come on to replace him. Here's Reynolds now at the back for Hunt. The double pump has been dropped by the Broncos. Capewell scoops it up. Capewell's away. Was there a whistle in back play? Capewell still going for the corner. Fires the pass back in field. And it's been picked up by Metcalf to score. The Warriors are rolling on here. The Warriors are running away with it. Completely against the run of play. A loose ball scooped up by Capewell. Wow, who said Capewell can't play centers?
I don't want to say I told you so, but
Hey, it's a tip I'm always happy to lose. A tip
like
I'm
it was last night with
yes,
Dogs.
exactly. A tip I'm always happy to lose. This throwback from Capewell, Metcalf still had a lot of work to do to collect that with one arm.
He
Go
did, and he
Capewell.
turned around his bootlaces too, so he
It's
did
not-
very well.
It's nice to see him do that, not wearing a Maroons jersey, by the way. Because that's usually the only time he plays good. Try confirmed.
Well, he
And the
played well.
Warriors lead this 14-6. Geordie Aussie, ahoy, mates. Channel members galore tonight in the YouTube chat room. I mean, thanks largely to Odd Poppet, of course. Thanks largely to Odd
Are you
Poppet.
happy, Mel?
I think Mel's just in a state of shock. He's probably happy, but just in a complete
Most
state of
Warriors
shock.
fans are.
It begs the question as to why they can't play like this week in, week out with their full strength team. 14 points to 6. Metcalf.
Always that team though.
Metcalf
Always that team though that gets you.
from the sideline, pushing it past the near upright. 14 points to 6. It remains. It's still not game over. Don't you worry. 17 minutes to go.
Sorry, I had to get up close to read the chat. Yeah, look, Drape, I had the same last night. My multis were shot to shit. It was terrible. I didn't get a multi on this game, so and I probably
Lucky.
won't get one on for the next game either. Odd Poppet, I'm going to leave that to Dan to attempt to answer if he so desires.
Oh, excuse me.
Innocent anglerfish, yeah, I think my dad's gone to bed because he's got the shits with it too.
Reynolds puts it out on the fall. Reynolds puts it out on the fall. It's going from bad to worse here for the Broncos. Penalty to the Warriors on halfway. It has all gone horribly wrong here for the Broncos. Why are they going short with 17 minutes remaining and only 8 points behind?
No idea.
It defies belief. That defies belief.
You have a bad game every now and then. I mean,
That's not a bad day though. That's not a bad day. That's just bizarre. 17 minutes still to play. Like almost a quarter of the game left, and they're going short.
If he's been overcompensating for that breeze, maybe. Well, if he's been overcompensating for that breeze, maybe he didn't actually mean it.
I would expect that from like a young halfback, but Adam Reynolds is not young. He's younger than us, but
No, he's not. Only slightly.
we're retro. We are.
We are not retro.
Half a metre out. The Warriors on the attack again. Metcalf goes out the back. And Te Maire Martin dragged over the sideline. This will be a penalty. Surely you can't do that. And it is a penalty for dragging.
You can't do that. What did you want to do? Drag him back to the change rooms? My goodness. That's just dumb play right there.
Hugh Johnson says time to retire Renault. I think that's a bit harsh, but he hasn't had one of his better nights.
No, it's not at that point, yeah. Maybe one more season. You can't do it off that. God. If you did that, I'd be retiring from basketball every week.
How do I say this name? Arakin. Arakin on TikTok. Wasted Water Sports is the best. Cheers. Name I can't say. Thank you very much. 5 out from the line here, the Warriors. Barnett plays it. Nicoll-Klokstad bursts over the line and scores. Nicoll-Klokstad scores the easiest try you'll ever see. Unbelievable. Reece Walsh was just a speed bump on the way for Nicoll-Klokstad to score that try.
He wasn't even a speed bump. He wasn't even a speed bump. He was one of those, like, chicanes that you go through real quick.
I think he might have... I think Nicoll-Klokstad might have copped an unintentional whack somewhere unpleasant. What a try, Nicoll-Klokstad. 18-6 kick to come. The Warriors. This is incredible. A completely understrength Warriors team. Even more so now with Wade Egan going off the field.
No one listens to me.
Fourteen and a half minutes to go, and that is a very, very... Oh, she's gone. Very despondent-looking coach's box there. Madge McGuire and Trent Barrett.
Oh.
You would never see two more sourpuss-looking faces in your life.
I'm pretty sure we saw it last week with bloody old mate.
Luke Metcalf needs to put this one over. And he's hit the post and it bounces away. He's kicked 1 from 5 tonight. 1 from 5 keeps the Broncos in the game. 18 points to 6. These missed kicks at goal could come back to haunt big time.
They could. Sorry, my KO's decided to buffer, so I'm just catching up again. Here we go. Are you looking at the bench right now? For God's sake.
Yep. Oh, Geordie Aussie, absolutely. Formula One qualifying, Formula One race. It's happening. Wasted Water Sports, Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Face to face with Glenn Lazarus. That'll be fun. I actually might watch that. And we've come up with a mistake here, the Warriors. Well, I just got through saying those missed conversions could come back to haunt. Well, they could come back to haunt immediately. The Broncos will have full set of 6, 20 meters out right in front of the posts. 13 minutes to go, 12 points the diff. They go left. Here's Walsh at first receiver. Inside ball for Shibasaki. 10 meters out. Broncos. Oh, those missed conversions. There's just a really, really ill feeling in the pit of my stomach of those missed conversions. 12 points the difference. It should be so much more. Reynolds to Walsh. Fires the cutout pass for Arthurs. Arthur scores in the corner. Here they come. A tick off the multi. Glorious pass from Reece Walsh. And Arthur scores in the corner. See, I'm not afraid to give him credit where credit is due. That was a beautiful pass. And Jesse Arthur scores. Here they come, the Broncos. Those missed conversions. Such an ill feeling in the pit of the stomach. 1 from 5 will surely come back to haunt you. A tick off the multi as Jesse Arthur scores in the corner. Nate Ball. Jesse Arthurs has ticked it all off for him. Oh, the Broncos can absolutely come back here. Metcalf has only kicked 1 from 5. Difficult kicking conditions. In fairness. Difficult kicking conditions. Let's see what Reynolds can do from the sideline. Oh, Adam Reynolds, you God. Right over the middle. 18 points to 12, and they are back in this in a monstrous way. 11 minutes, 45 seconds to go. 6 points the difference. Oh, the Warriors, 1 from 5.
Oh, God. My internet's just absolutely crap.
What's happened now?
I apologize for my...
What's happened now?
I
can't see it.
Hmm?
I said, what's happened now to it?
Oh, it just keeps buffering, so I keep going to try to skip forward, and then that makes the stream stop on YouTube, which, you know, kills that. So now I've got the old snap thing.
Well, you don't really...
You don't really... I'm just going to shut down YouTube for the last...
Yeah, I was going to say, you don't really need the YouTube stream, do you? You just need the chat room.
I try to keep up with the chat room, and now I'm not even.
Well, you can
so chat room. I'll be back in the next game because
you can pop the chat room. You can pop the chat room out without leaving the stream open.
It's been crap all day.
Okay, she's not listening to me.
Yeah, no, I know, but I needed the stream open.
No, you can pop the chat room out.
Wouldn't let me keep the chat open.
You can pop the chat room out into a new window.
In the next game.
Yeah.
Keep the chat room out. I'll keep the chat out, and I'll shut down the stream. But yeah, no, it's been a little bit. But the internet's been crap all day here. Like,
yeah.
I was watching the NBA earlier, and it kept buffering, and I'm like, my God, keep having to restart.
Mad NRL edits, ahoy! How are you, mate?
It is a...
Oh, they never do. I'd pop it. They never do. It's a fight against hope. I'd pop it. Oh, big defense here from the Broncos. That is something I would never say when she was in the room with me.
I want that. Why? What did you say?
Nothing. I didn't say anything.
You said what? Tell me.
Cramp here for the Warriors.
I can see the chat afterwards, right?
Yeah, but you don't know what I said.
Yeah, I can imagine.
10 minutes to go. 6 points the difference. 5th and last for the Warriors. Metcalf puts it high. Oh, look at the wind. Okay, that is a huge wind. Metcalf put that ball straight up, and it went about 40 meters forward. That is a big breeze. Big breeze.
Yeah.
9.5 to go. 6 points the difference. Warriors, all those missed conversions have kept the Broncos in the game. They're still inside their own half, though. The Broncos, that is, on tackle 4. Good finish coming up. Pain in the Haas. Pain in the Haas over halfway on the 5th and last. Down the short side, Hunt spills it. Oh, Ben Hunt, what the hell was that? That was match fixing right there. That's what that was. All right, I've got to have a pee. I'll be back.
You can't say that. That's terrible. Match fixing. Good Lord. Okay, he's wandered off, and of course, my internet has just decided to crap out again. Oh, we're on. It's the Warriors are on the march up the field. There's 8.5 minutes to go. They're on the second tackle. What are we doing? Little tiny pass on the inside to Metcalf, who just drives up the middle.
Can you please get better speakers if we're going to do this remotely? Because I told you, once again, I told you I'm leaving.
Oh, sorry.
Better speakers.
You said you were leaving. I heard you say you were leaving. But...
Well, then why did you say he's wandered off again if you knew I was going?
No. Yeah. I was like, oh, God, he's gone again. It's just the way I said it, but I knew you were leaving.
Okay.
But it was as my stream started buffering again. I was like, oh, panic.
Am I allowed to say, since I'm not allowed to say match fixing, am I allowed to say that Ben Hunt dropped that like a Pakistani slip fielder? Geordie Aussie? Geordie Aussie? Cricket fans? Ben Hunt dropped that like a Pakistani slip fielder.
I'll allow it.
On report, penalty Broncos. T-shirts available again soon.
What is the penalty count?
I think the Warriors are like 12-4. Something like that.
Yeah. Penalty Broncos.
Payne Haas winding up.
Lord.
Those big bull legs. Not you, Nate. Payne Haas. Billy Walters. The first try scorer, if you can believe that. I'm still trying to come to terms with it. Billy Walters' first try scorer. Down the short side. 6 again. And Katoni Staggs fights his way through. 20 meters out. Full set of 6. Here come the Broncos. Reynolds. Dummies inside. Stalls. Throws it off to Carrigan. Carrigan settles things down in midfield. 6.5 to play. Payne in the Haas. Out the back for Walsh. Willison now. Beats one. Willison taken down inside the 10. Tackle 3 on this near side. They go over to the right. Ben Hunt out the back to Payne in the Haas. And he charges up the middle. Payne in the Haas. A metre short. Plays the ball for Hunt. Out the back for Reynolds on the bounce. Puts the kick through. And it's been lost and dived on. Who scores the try? Reece Walsh is claiming it. There's a lot to look at here, as they say. No try. So much to look at. The Warriors made an absolute goof of it trying to clear the ball over the dead ball line. Reynolds with the kick through. Should have been taken on the full in the first place. And then a complete air swing at it. And Capewell, everyone's missed it there. Arthurs is there. Capewell tries to get a boot to it. Oh, Reece Walsh has got his hands on Capewell. Yeah, penalty Warriors. Reecey, Weesey, what have you done? You have cost your team a try. Arthurs misses it. We're still playing on. The replay is still going through.
Shouldn't be kicking that, though.
Of course Walsh is celebrating.
To be fair, that kick is very Billy Slater.
all we're looking at here is, has Reece Walsh impeded Kurt Capewell? That is all we're looking at here. This is the only thing that could disrupt this try or an Arthur's knock on. Well, it's off his elbow and it's gone backwards. And then Walsh grounds it. It's going to be a try for the Broncos, and we're about to be all locked up. What did I say at the top of the stream? What are the odds for... Oh, no, that's the next game I was talking about. Never mind, I'll shut up. I did say what are the odds for Golden Point, but I was talking about the next game.
That right there is the definition of more ass than class.
We've seen 2 of them tonight. 1 for each team.
Good.
Oh, did I or did I not say...
That was awful.
Did I or did I not say those missed conversions are going to haunt the Warriors? There was just this ill feeling.
No. We knew that those missed conversions were going to be awful, but I'm not a fan of Capewell coming in with the Slater-style kick.
In fairness, I personally don't think it was in the same category as Slater. He wasn't really anywhere near the head because Arthur's was still semi-upright.
Yeah, it's still dangerous, but...
He was trying to kick the ball more so than sliding across.
Yeah.
Oh, they've just seen themselves on the TV behind Adam Reynolds converts. It's hooking back. It's down the middle, and we're all locked up.
Oh,
18 all. 18 all. The Warriors have shut the bed. How is it my fault, Mel? How am I getting blamed for this? I'm not the one out there kicking 1 from 5. Blame Metcalf, not me. How is it my fault? What have I done?
Just is all right. I blame him too, don't worry. And I'm a Broncos fan, but I tipped the Warriors.
DJ Shack says, I agree with whoever said it in the chat room. Why isn't Adam Pompey doing the goal kicking? Xenon 332 says, I need Broncos to win. 4.5 minutes to go. We are into drop goal territory.
They can laugh at me.
None your business says shit calf right now.
Yeah.
She's doing her nails again.
Oh, sorry.
That's all good.
It's just this one. It's driving me insane.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
You're absolutely right, Odd Poppet. And the Broncos spill it on halfway. The Broncos have dropped it on halfway. And the Warriors will have first shot at drop goal. Captain's challenge here for the call of knock on.
we haven't had one yet. Wow. I mean, I need to keep my claws
The
good
last-
because,
Last try for the Broncos, Robert M, was Reese Weesey Walsh.
your favorite. Your favorite.
And challenge unsuccessful. Warriors will have a full set of 6 on halfway. They will get first chance at the drop goal. Drop goals are going to be bloody hard in these conditions. A wet turf.
Well, it's going to be better for the Warriors. They got the wind behind them.
Yeah, but a wet turf. Have you ever tried to do a drop goal on a wet grass? I have. It's not easy.
I haven't tried to do a drop goal, period.
It's not easy on wet turf. Trust me. This will not, a drop goal for either team will not be easy right now. I feel like this could.
The Warriors are always practicing on wet turf. Doesn't it always rain over there?
It's still not easy because the ball doesn't bounce back up. It just sinks into the bloody water. Exactly, DJ Shack, but here's the drop goal. Metcalf snaps it. It's charged down. It's there for the Warriors still. 6 more. 20 meters out from the line. They've still got it. Kosi scrambles out of dummy half. 10 meters out.
I mean,
Charis Tavita in midfield. Just feeds it on. Valmaga looks for the offload, but he's held. Can't pass it. 2 minutes 50 to go. Mitchell Barnett. Good strong carry. Multi is shot to pieces. Let's not even worry about it. Back we go again. Broncos race up. The snap. It's missed. Off to the right. The Warriors have cocked it up. 2 minutes, 30 seconds to go. 7 tackle set for the Broncos. Actually, did they get a 7 tackle set from this?
yes.
I think they do.
I have no idea.
I think they do. It's the same as a kick that goes dead.
Time to focus.
Just to the right of the post. Didn't miss by a lot, but it missed by enough. Stags.
And I get a point for missing.
Okay, 7 tackle set. Yeah, this is not AFL. No 1-pointers here for missing to the right or left. Pain in the hearse now. Big defense. Tackle 2. Broncos just outside their own 30. 2 minutes to go. Oh, God.
Forward 15 seconds. It buffers and puts me right back to where I was.
Pain in the hearse. Offloads for Walsh. Throws it over the top to Shibasaki. Passes out the back to nobody. They've bolstered up here, the Broncos. They've completely ballsed this up. They're appealing for a touch from the Warriors. But I think this is Warriors' ball with 1.5 minutes to go. The Broncos pushing the passes. It's gone into touch.
I heard that coming because from 2 rooms away with the door closed, I heard my dad yell at the TV.
It was touched by the Warriors. It was a touch from the Warriors.
Oh my God.
It was a touch from the Warriors. Here's Payne Haas now to Ben Hunt. I've turned the TV off. I can't believe it. What a time to have accidentally switched the TV off.
Okay, you've
All
turned
right.
the TV off. There's 1.5 minutes to
You're
go.
up. You're up.
Broncos are
Pressure's
still
on.
in the middle. The pressure's on. Oh my God. They're being driven back. What are we on? We're on
5th
the
and last is what we're on. 5th and last. Stags up the middle. How are you?
I couldn't do a commentator properly because I'm behind.
Oh, how are you so far behind, though? Warriors in possession. 30 seconds to go.
Can't go forward on the stupid cake by the button.
But I accidentally turned my TV off and put it back on, and you were still like... you were still like a whole set behind. How did that... How?
Every time. When I try to skip forward on the KO, it buffers.
I've accidentally turned my TV off and put it back on, and I'm ahead of you by like 3 tackles. This is the last play of the match in regulation time anyway. Risky Harbour Bridge ball over the top for Kosi. And that will be the end of regulation. 18 points all. Golden point.
God, I need another drink.
Golden point. Here we come. I did not expect this from this game.
No.
A completely understrength Warriors team. A Broncos team that are supposed to be premiership favourites. Oh, she's gone.
Oh, what? I'm still here.
No, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Passer says, does golden point mean next try wins? Golden point means next points win. Next points.
All right, I'm coming back.
The points can be anything. A try, a penalty goal, a drop goal. Broncos are kicking off. Broncos have won the toss. Thank you very much. Over there on TikTok, we've got Kian. Is that how I say that? Kian has sent 3 heart puffs. And Corey has sent a rose. Thank you very much for sending those through on TikTok. Very much appreciate that. Wasted World of Sports. Live on TikTok, live on YouTube, live on Twitch, live on Facebook. Golden Point about to get underway. Good Lord, what have I done? Keep pressing the wrong buttons. 18 all, end of regulation time. And here we go. Golden Point, Reece Walsh with the restart, puts it out on the full. Reece Walsh has kicked it out on the full from the kickoff to start Golden Point. And with the breeze at their back, the Warriors will take a shot at 2 to win the game. Reece Walsh from the kickoff for Golden Point has put it out on the full. And with the breeze at their back, they will surely have enough distance here for the penalty goal. Metcalf has gone straight for the post. A shot at goal from the halfway line to win. Reece Walsh.
Reece Walsh. Oh my God.
The Warriors, with that wind at their back, will have a shot at goal to win from halfway.
Oh, that's a disappointing ending to the game. Well, unless Luke Metcalf does what he's done all game and misses.
Yes, 1 from 5, but this is clutch. This is the important one.
And this is huge.
Metcalf from right in front on the halfway line. Nice camera shot from behind the post. It's on target. It's got the distance with the breeze, and it's over. The Warriors have defeated the Broncos. 2018 in Golden Point. Holy hell. Holy hell. Can you believe this weekend? Easter weekend just keeps on delivering. Unbelievable.
Pain ass is like he's in a lot of pain. No, look, Metcalf, you can't be that happy about it. You missed far too many to be.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? He can't be too happy about it. He just came up clutch in Golden Point from the halfway line to win the game for his team.
If he'd been able to kick for the whole goddamn game, he wouldn't have had to come up clutch.
Of course he can be excited about that. Oh my God, you are.
He should be that happy about it. He should be.
You are one hard taskmaster.
After that game.
You are one hard taskmaster, Missy. He is entitled to celebrate that. My God.
Nah.
Absolutely is.
He believes that he's not sacked after that game.
He just sacked.
He should be putting himself.
He just came up clutch.
Position.
He just came up clutch and won the game.
Yeah, he come out clutch, but he shouldn't have put himself in that position.
Oh wow, you are a hard. I thought I was bad with the Sharks, but wow.
Team.
20 points to 18 in Golden Point. The Warrior Golden Point didn't last long. We got the kickoff. Reece Walsh put it out on the full, and then we got a penalty goal from halfway.
Really didn't last long at all. All right, how long we got to the other game?
Oh God, not a lot of time. 7:35 that kickoff. It's 7:27. Okay, so YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, we are going to switch over to a new stream. TikTok will stay live, so let's be careful what we say, because they can hear us. Everyone else,
All right.
YouTube, you will get automatically redirected to...
They can hear us.
Yeah, YouTube, you'll get automatically redirected to the Roosters-Panthers game. Coming up next, so YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, we'll be right back. Twitch, no, TikTok. Confused myself. TikTok, stay with us.